with 9 simple secrets for becoming a more confident woman without being aggressive, even if you work in an industry dominated by men. And the one thing you need to know that the men will not tell you. Hey, I'm Georgiana, and I'm here with tips and tools to help empower women in STEM to overcome limiting beliefs and experience holistic success. So let's dive right in. The 9 secrets for being a more confident woman are: number 1, seek mastery. And by that, I don't mean adding more letters to the end of your name, more trophies to your wall, or more followers to your social media channels. I mean mastering yourself, your behaviors, your thoughts, and your emotions. Number 2 is divine underpinning. That's what I like to call it. For my kingdom minded woman, this one should resonate with you because it encompasses the most and it's probably the hardest to summarize quickly. But if I had to, I would use one sentence, which is Matthew 6:23. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these things will be added unto you. Number 3, authentic foundations. Getting down to who you really are and getting clear on your authentic identity. Number 4, maintaining focus. Because your focus doesn't just determine where you're going, but the quality of the journey as you get there. Number 5, visualizing, learning, and growing. This one is like Focus 2.0. Taking your focus and really dialing it in. Now, forgive me for this analogy because I am a gamer girl, but it's really like going to a first person view, adding a reticle, then crosshairs, and putting those crosshairs on a target. It's like focus in action. Number 6, cultivating gratitude. This one sort of sets the tone for the journey. Put yourself in a place of thankfulness and gratitude, and it makes it difficult for you to be in a place of aggression and selfishness. You know, all the things that we've come to associate with confidence for some reason. Number 7, embracing fear. Number 7, this one is the toughest one, but it's also the most freeing. And if you could learn how to do it right and leverage fear to your advantage, there's really just no telling what you can do. Number 8, taking action. Of course, it's one thing to dream about it and talk about it, totally different thing to actually do it. So this one is where the rubber meets the road, and it's often a place where a lot of women get stuck. Finally, number 9, maintaining your posture. Posture can be very powerful, and this one might be the easiest. It's also the one that a lot of lessons on confidence begin and end. The problem is that if this is all there is to your confidence, it can be superficial, especially for women, because a lot of the techniques were created with men in mind. And not just like men, but stereotypes of men in like 1920s. They weren't created for us, and they make a lot of women feel uncomfortable. But we feel like we have to do it in order to succeed, so we put on our masks, then we feel like imposters, then we feel like we can't be ourselves, and then who's really succeeding? That's not real confidence. But there are things that are helpful to women and that go deeper than your physical posture. Now, here's what most men aren't going to tell you. I say most men, little disclaimer, I say most men because this is not about women making bad guys out of the men. It's not about us versus them. It is about women holding a space for each other, making breathing room for growth as our authentic selves. Now, as I've quickly touched on the 9 secrets, I hope you're starting to see that our uniqueness, our connection to our emotions, and our femininity are not the things that are holding us back. There are things that when they're focused and harnessed, they're actually our strengths. I like to say they're our superpowers, and like every superhero, we just need to train in how to use them.